I'm Sir. Welcome back to Madden 19. Now, I know before you say in the comments, man, 920 is that? You gotta do that one instead. I do not have it yet, and I have to finish up my season, so we're still working with this. So yes, anyways, you guys know on Thursday, preseason week 1 just started, so that was my first ever Bills game, which we won. Comment down below which Bills player it is. And just to let you know, this player is retired in the Seattle jersey, so comment down below what that is, or not below, during the stream, you can join, not after. Anyways, I'm gonna do my things real quick. Negotiating. Yeah, look at this. Appendix and alright, let's negotiate.
Now they see me out in public and be known what my name is. All these rappers want the clout and the life of being famous. I just want to be stable.
Why?
We made it. I was coming for my
what the heck? Now I'm running up these bands, hit the island for vacation. I've been on my haters. You could say I'm constipated. 5 raps. I'm doing the fair offer. You suck. So this is obviously what you deserve for 1 year. Thank you.
I ain't folding under pressure. I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me.
Alright, you're getting overpaid here, but let's see. You're getting twice paid than guys. Yeah, should be. Alright. So that's the music. I'm going to kill someone because this music is so annoying. Hopefully the music is better in Madden 20. It better be. Get my phone sitting right here. Oh yeah. Extremely drink. This is one of the few songs I can hear. Thank you.
They gon' let me in this club and these dirty bands. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack.
I do this game, guys.
50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream.
40 of them.
The American dream. No money, no class, look at them.
Ah,
look at them.
Perfect.
How to make it in America? Real day one, ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us. Me and sis made it out, now she proud of us. They didn't teach me how to rap in those private schools. Wasn't like my rich friends, had a lot to lose. Less money, less options, lot of rules. So when that first deal came, it was opportune. And shawty got potential, I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that. Maybe it's the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shawty claims she a feminist.
Oh, I don't have enough points.
Girl, you know that he average. Girl, you know I'm a savage.
They get the Miami Dolphins today. They're doing worse than us, thank God. The Patriots are doing worse than us. Oh yeah, I didn't stream that. Oops!
Now I'm in the Benz truck with a new honey. They said I wouldn't make it, I'm like, you funny. Laughing at my haters like, you dummies. The night is young, girl, what can you do for me? 6 figures, 5 shows, big ballin'. Look, I'm very important. I took a break, had some things I had to get sorted. I might retire in my prime like I'm
Guys, last time we were out here, coaching staff didn't like what we saw. You all know it wasn't good enough. So let's make up for that today and have a great one. I know you got it in you. So let me see that greatness come out on the field, all right? Let's do it.
Oh my God, it's been years. It's only been 2 weeks, so. Woo! Sorry. Oh. on him. Didn't work. Oh, I thought that was somewhere out here. I'm blind. 30, that's all I can see. Ah. Oh. Just did this. Oh, I should have gone the other direction. I was just go in that direction. Okay. So the circle receiver. Okay. No! Oh, I got it! Oh! Oh, yeah. 6 out of 6, that's what we like to see. Complete a pass. That's as hard as it is. Oh, never mind. Just throw to the guy that's most open. Wait.
This is it. We are going for gold.
Oh. Gold.
Bring it tight. All right, let me tell you something. Championship teams have one thing in common: great practice habits. Today was a great practice, and if we do that every day, there's no reason we can't win a championship.
Look at that gold! Woo! Oh, barf. How am I supposed to do that? I'm the worst at hunting. Whoa! Oh, they're right here. Third. That's right, you don't catch that. Oh, okay. Alright. Dang it, man! The computer couldn't stop the computer. What a surprise. Cutting him! I don't know how to do it. Oh! Sir. No, 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 no! What are you doing? What? That, no. Okay, there and they only leave 1 centimeter of a foot over the line. Are you kidding me? I swear. Yes! It's not much harder when you have a pro quarterback. What? That is garbage. Oh, that's fine. So force me to retry it.
Today was just okay. And okay isn't gonna win ball games. This team goes as you go. So next practice.
Get to the game! He walked. This is why I hate Madden 19. Oh my god. Can I just like intercept one thing? Swear to God. Wow, Cesar's still sleeping. Oh, what am I doing? What? Oh my god! No. For one time I don't throws it. What? Are you, my god? It's just gonna keep redoing it. What the heck? He just throws it over there. Oh. The game just gave it to me.
Gentlemen, achieving our goal starts right here on the practice field. I can't stress that enough. You all know we have lofty goals for this season. If you want to achieve those goals, we gotta raise our game. Today just wasn't good enough. So next practice, we have to be much better.
Oh. Guess who it is? Alright, time for your favorite part. Full 60 minutes. I'm doing good so far because I'm in the same. I am in the same scoring as Packers currently, which is good. That means I'm playing with the Packers. I'm playing with the Bills, but I'll let me see. I gave them their first and only win for me, so I still could give them a win. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach, and you're tuned into Madden 19 on EA Sports. Coming up, Ryan Tannehill and the Miami Dolphins go head-to-head against Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kick
Get it?
off
Did you get it?
right around
No?
the corner.
Okay.
Standing
So
by,
let's figure it out.
here
No one
on
watches
Brandon
this far in the
Gaudin and Charles
stream.
Davis.
And we come to you for one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with Ryan Tannehill and the visiting Miami Dolphins. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we interplay here. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
Shut up.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. Ryan Tannehill will be orchestrating the offense, the top 10 pick back in 2012.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win.
By the way, if you guys forgot, my dad is playing this fantasy season, so.
They go play action here on first down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 7 catches, 59 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is the #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
On first and 10, Tannehill.
God.
Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That guy?
That one good for 13
Bad.
and a Dolphin
Oh,
first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know
I can't beat the
that
Dolphins.
they
I don't
planned
know
for
what
this
team
and
I
worked
can
hard to
beat.
make it happen.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Tannehill on first down. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. And here now a look at the Dolphins' offensive unit.
One of the things I've always enjoyed about watching Kenny Stills play is his passion for the game. You can tell he absolutely loves being out there. He has a ball when he's out on the football field. But the other thing, he can fool you. He looks like a slot receiver, but runs great routes from the outside and creates big plays downfield.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Tannehill.
Oh, you could have been. Oh, I was
And a peek at the defense for the Packers.
Blake Martinez tied for league-leading tackles last year in his 2nd season out of Stanford. I thought he improved his game
basically gave it away.
Not only does he tackle well against the run, but able to diagnose pass plays, get back into coverage, and make plays on the football.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To the air again, Tannehill. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Not today.
On fourth down, Matt Hawk to punt it away.
Stay back, stay back, stay back, stay back. Get it, are you...
And this one hits at the one, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
Wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
Yeah, hoping to get rid of that interception bug. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at the 20. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Shoot!
And incomplete to open things up. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. And the Buffet boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
319, 158, 158.
Now the first carry for Ty Montgomery. And they see right through that defensively.
Oh my
He'll be
God!
taken down to the backfield.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
It certainly did. Probably won't stream the Seahawks game because they're out there. Oh, throwing it out there.
Down a nickel formation here defensively.
I'm a believer. Okay.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got
That's right!
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And that one results in 35 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their
That's what I'm talking about. Look at
This
Graham.
week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the
That
coaching
was
staff really gets
great.
out on
That was a
type of motivator.
great
Most of
play.
these
Why
guys are
was
so
the curl
motivated.
flat
They have
so
a lot of
much?
pride in their performance.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
So the dudes just stand there.
319, 319.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
He should have touched the ball last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that.
I'm a
already.
slanty kind of guy.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead,
Hey,
3rd
shut
down.
up!
And a look at the starters for the Miami defense.
Unlike everyone, I've got a soft spot for the underdog story. And even though Rashad Jones was taken in the 5th round, which isn't so bad, still to think that he's now a perennial Pro Bowl player, went to a 2nd Pro Bowl this past January, that's coming almost out of nowhere. But why does he do it? He covers well, tackles well, but best of all, he leads. That secondary that he plays with, they follow him.
Okay.
319,
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field can get condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance.
I like a game plan.
Here's first and 10.
Okay. Good.
Now a play fake here on first down. Powers through.
Oh.
Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And that one falls.
Dang it, he died. That was
there,
such a touchdown.
Second down.
If I get, I got tackled by, almost got tackled by that one guy, and I
When you're
still
the
won.
underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the
No, he had it.
Making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Oh, that's annoying.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32.
All right.
On second down, Montgomery.
JK!
First down and then some. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand,
that's fair. Good.
you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going right now for them.
The first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. They've got a first and 10 at the 17. Rodgers to Montgomery. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. The tackle by Robert Quinn.
Man, it's a tough area in the field to try and run a draw play out of the gun.
You know what it
You know
is?
you're going to face a good push up front, and here they swallow him up for no gain.
That's a nice play. That's a nice play. That's a nice play. If it succeeds, then it'll be a nice play. If not, then it's a bad play.
Rodgers to throw on second down. Now
First!
Underneath to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now first and goal.
This passing has been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate. Got the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage, but now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that would be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Yeah.
Here's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The numbers for Adams in last week's game. 3 catches, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass.
That wasn't
you
a
get the sense that he
touchdown.
feels like if he gets covered on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
Yes, it is.
Second and goal from the 1. Rodgers now to throw. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive.
Dang it, man.
But instead, third down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies.
You're not saying to run it at all, you fat lump.
Continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful.
Except for being rude, he's not going to watch this anyway. So, no. Why do you want me to... Dude.
I can't imagine
we're
we'd
doing
see
this
another
because
throw
I've
here.
said to do it
Third and
5
goal from
times.
the 1.
fine.
319.
And again, it's Rodgers.
Yes! Yes!
You have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
That's feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the
Look
team.
at that run.
So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game. Hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same. We can break this losing streak.
Yeah, I'm going to substitute.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Crosby on now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And out come the Dolphins now. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down.
Play 16
make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
He sped up for that.
One-handed. What a catch. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get
they?
that little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
Back now with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. And they've got it here with a first down.
Does?
Tannehill hands to Drake.
No! No, get him, please! You're right there!
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
In week 42 against
And on
me,
that long run, maybe the defense caught
and he's a
napping
starter with his first touchdown, week
agree with you on that
50 million against me. Are you
almost like big
kidding me?
bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That is not his first touchdown of the year.
Kai Forbath on for the extra point. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and we are tied at 7. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone.
Shut up! It's a goddamn game, man.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
319.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Oh, Jack's got
on first down. The offense and the
safety?
defense. Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Draw play, Rodgers to Montgomery.
Oh!
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Look at that!
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery.
No one was covering that other guy behind him. He was just standing there.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big
Alright.
he just ate
I like
that one
it.
alive, just stuffed
I
it.
like
In fact,
it.
before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey,
I got it
these
just
fans
in
make me
case.
look fat. And we said, nah,
That's my
man,
backup
you're just
play
a
if
whole lot of
this
gas.
He is well over
Hopefully it is.
300 pounds. He's a big man.
Get.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. Got an open man. It's Van
Oh!
And he slips up past the 45
That was
before
so
being
close.
tackled.
Yes!
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
The play was beautiful, man. That was just... beautiful. So beautiful. Yep. Alright, let's do it.
Rodgers now, 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down.
Oh!
Rodgers hands
Right
down.
middle.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
This drive is turning into an
certainly will.
And the guy carrying the ball, he's
deep.
becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
See, I don't know if I would run it again. Because they're going to obviously do something with that. Yeah, I like all rounds. Alright, I'm going to do an empty stick.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and
they're
they come
probably
up on
thinking
second down. Looking to throw on second down.
See? I'm using my brain,
Gets it inside the 35,
which is rare.
just shy of the 30. Two former All-Pros connecting. Rodgers fighting his tight end, Graham. Packer first down.
There's a good push to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
speed,
I can't show you that
flat out
speed.
run. You put that whole package together.
Gotta figure out who this guy is, even though no one's so dislocated. That's That's a start. I'm gonna go for the goal draw.
On first and 10.
See, because half of them are expecting and half of them aren't.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh!
To the 23-yard
You defend.
Down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
And when you get good yardage
First
like
down,
that, first down, it really does a whole lot
what
of
are
good
you
for your
doing,
entire
announcers?
offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Yeah. Oh, bad is me. Why do you do that too? I'm gonna try this because there's more options in this one. Right? Oh my god, I feel like that's too deep. I don't know. We're gonna go for it because we have to at this point.
They go play action for Montgomery, and now Rodgers.
No! He was wide open!
They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Robert Quinn in there to drop him for his
4 of my guys were sitting on the left. 4 of my guys were sitting on the left.
Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass
Look.
rush.
Look. Instantly, that guy's like coming. Oh. Quinn. Oh, that's basically the same thing. Just flip-flop.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
Let's try to get a first down before the,
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Yeah, shoot.
Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. So a minute 56 to play in this first
First
half.
actually slid.
We're back to Lambeau.
I got the first.
Following these words. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
Look at the Lions. Nice. Lions over the Bears any day. Alright, we're going to go with this play because they might be thinking that
into the red zone, it's Rodgers.
No! Every time someone is perfectly wide open for a touchdown, a guy comes out of nowhere and sacks me every time. I cannot just get a beautiful play. I can never. It's just a no again. Like this game, shit.
Yes. They're just looking really close, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Yeah, that's fine. But that's fine. That's really hard.
A game going on in Chicago, and the Lions have opened it up, leading now by a couple of touchdowns. Golden Tate, a first-half touchdown.
I feel like it's a
huge loss on the sack makes this job
this
much more difficult.
So,
it's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
I kind of want to just run it so I have more of a chance to get the pass. Or not pass. I'm gonna go with this.
The Packers on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus
feel like
far.
This
will be 3rd and forever.
I'm probably going to have to... Yeah.
Rodgers going to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams.
Now it's going to be easier for me to get a field
down to the 14-yard line. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Yeah.
All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. So on now for the Packers is their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. And Crosby puts it through, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
I will console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal.
Every drive,
but here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. Now it's Wilson. And they finally get to him, but not before he's past the 45 to the 46-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
Yeah, see, I needed to cover
on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Yeah, let's go for this. Yeah.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them, they've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Tannehill on 2nd down. He's going to let one go deep for Parker.
Oh!
Picked up by the
Look at that!
Jair Alexander. Parker the intended target. Well, why do you go out and spend a first-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that, the rookie gets his first interception.
Even though
and you're trying to limit the number of plays and offense runs. You're trying to limit the number of possessions they have. And he was a guy that I targeted coming out of college and rated very highly for his playmaking skills.
That was amazing, and I have all 3 timeouts to hopefully at least get a field goal, which would be beautiful. Yet, so they're going to be expecting me to go deep, like how I was doing with them. So I'm going to go shorter. Yeah.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And Graham's got it, complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So we're back.
I'm going to see what's making that noise. Because PlayStation hasn't been doing that great in this new location so far. It gets hot really easily. Here's my legs. Guess who it is? Guess who it is? Visual glasses right there. Alright, we gotta hurry up this stream, folks. We gotta hurry! It's getting hot! Sorry if you guys see the fan.
The offense getting set following the call of that timeout.
Alright. That's interesting. Alright, I'm gonna go for this. I like the way it looks every time I look at it, and I'm just like, well,
Rodgers now on 1st down. He's gonna fire one deep over the middle. Into a double team.
Right.
It's intercepted.
It's alright.
Picked off by TJ
Fine,
McDonald.
this far back.
And a big turnover there.
This far
as
back.
His guys will get the football back. for him. If last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half. And
what are they doing on the right?
First carry for Frank Gore, the newest and oldest Dolphin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. So we're at halftime here at Lambeau with the Packers taking the lead to the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll start with two teams that have been division rivals since 1933.
Yeah,
it's Chicago playing host to Detroit. And it's the Lions who are out in front as they play the second quarter. 2 touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. From there, we'll head to Cincinnati to check on the Bengals at home at Paul Brown Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Saints in that one. Mark Ingram has a touchdown there. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis. Check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. Blake Bortles has thrown a touchdown pass. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? Send it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden.
Guess what person
Charles
this is?
Davis.
This is my dad, and he knows. Hint. Guess. Oh! Sorry.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
We're good.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Trevor Davis now to return.
As far as possible.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Second quarter in Cleveland, and the Falcons have opened up the lead there to a couple of scores. And we'll be sure to keep an eye on that one as we go along.
He just had it already, right?
The Dolphins defensive unit now.
My Madden 19 sucks.
Disruptive in the backfield. Now, how often when we see this, as we look at some of these highlights, is it just better players getting in there versus scheme that is defeating the offense?
It's a great question. I think oftentimes we rely on scheme. We fall back and say, well, the scheme broke down.
That's nice.
Credit to the players.
I might, I don't know.
When the scheme does break down, you're looking at oftentimes just being overloaded. Too many guys coming from one side or one particular area, then you can actually block it. You know, if there's 2 guys there to block them,
that's all right.
3, that 3rd guy will get through.
Do it.
So when you want to match
and
protect
go for it. Oh.
Trying to make sure that you're never outnumbered by the defense.
Beautiful.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first
Amazing
down.
way to start the drive.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Oh, we got another 1st and 10. That's right. They're expecting it last time. I'm gonna do that. Sorry.
Right back to him on
Fine.
first down.
Oh!
And he's
We got the first! Oh my god, number 88. I think that's the guy that left me now.
And they moved the chain.
Yeah, he's inside anymore.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Get into the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
right. I bet they're expecting, by now, they're expecting me to win it again. Reverse psychology. Oh, no. I'm gonna go with this.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
I think they're mostly expecting a run.
They go play action here on first down.
This.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball
Miami guys hurt.
Incomplete.
This is when I'm gonna pop something on. Alright. I'm gonna go with this.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Rodgers handing to Montgomery.
Oh! There's two guys on
Pushes way forward here for a good little
man, this is
gain.
tough.
It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Working from the gun. Rodgers.
Alright.
And he gets this one inside the 15. Just a little too shy of the 10.
Look at that.
It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage. So you have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought
up.
So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you could drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try to cover
It might be good.
Rodgers going to give this one to Montgomery.
Bad, very bad. But that's alright. It's all learning experience. How is it 2nd and 10? It should be 2nd and goal.
Off the end there very quickly to make that play.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just
that's actually good.
Quick, and what a terrific
That's
play,
actually
holding them in
good.
the game.
What am I thinking? Yeah, on the goal line.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down.
Oh shoot, there's 4 guys over there.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Okay.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
He had it. The guy pushed it out of his arm. Alright. We need to get the first. So, it's too deep. Especially when I'm right here. I have to do this again.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd
It's
and 10.
like the only thing that's good.
And the blitz does come. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. He goes underneath the Drake. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues
So, guys, how are you doing?
Like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball.
I'm terrible. I was. Someone can say that.
Here's Matt Hawk now. He'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And it's fielded at the 34. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2.
Got choices.
Because once
Best
you throw the
choice.
interception and finish off
Mostly
the drive,
expecting a run.
that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Montgomery on the counter.
Whoa,
And this
hey,
one goes
whoa!
nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
It's
loss
fine.
of a full 3 yards, and now it's
Fine,
2nd
and
down.
no one ever watches my videos that I have like a subscriber in 4
Did it
years.
surprise you how tall and angular he is? You wouldn't think he'd be able
Like,
to run that well, would you?
since
But he can.
May.
He showed it right there, didn't he?
That's that wrestling background.
I
he
haven't
has.
gotten
He
a
understands leverage as well. So he won
single
the game.
subscriber.
Big-time wrestler in high school. He didn't lose
And
very
what,
often.
3 months ago
Heavyweight
at
state champ in
least?
South Carolina.
Ah! Hacker. Hacker Cross. Alright.
Rodgers now. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Shotgun it! I think that's what it's called.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time.
Great
in the
job,
pocket,
Dad,
waited
getting
for him to
another
clear
touchdown.
going across.
Oh, that's nice. That isn't. Oh. We're gonna go with this time.
Rodgers now.
Yeah, because they
5
always
straight completions
expect
here
it
in this
from the
second half,
right, and
1st
they
and
switch
10.
to the left, which means I'm going to the right.
A first carry
God, they're
for the
everywhere.
BYU man. It's Jamal Williams down to the 25. Tackle made there by Kiko Alonso.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
I'm actually gonna run it again because I just feel like that's a good play. I feel like it is.
Back to the ground. This time Montgomery.
Oh!
And he'll be brought down.
I
It's gonna turn
chose
out to be the final
correctly!
play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
You're crazy. 3rd and 1. They're so expecting a run. I would be so expecting a run right here.
The Packers
I'm
going
gonna go with this.
They've been very good. 5
They're
for 7
expecting
thus
a
far.
pass?
They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
That's how I roll.
Throwing is Rodgers. Oh no! He
No!
lost the football.
Oh my God!
Plays like this when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And this one is no good. He missed.
God dang it, man! Come on!
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. Yet in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Oh my God!
As they head to the field now, where the game.
Are you? God.
This close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. It's caught, Stills, right side. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. He got 29 yards that time.
It's not all right. All right.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
You can do this.
On 1st down, Tannehill. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play.
So, the person watching,
They completed
please
a
give
couple
me
on
more
this drive,
support
but
in
they
the
peeled off some
comments.
pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely
Just a
great start.
comment.
2 nice plays in the
Please,
pass game.
all
Now
I'm
can they
asking.
continue to feed off that?
No one ever watches my videos because I've made my entire family subscribe to sleep for 30 people. And yet none of them watch besides one. If that's even a subscriber.
Finally, a first red zone opportunity for
Like
these
your boy
guys.
Pizza doesn't.
1st and 10
He
at
has
the
over
16.
1 million subscribers. And I have 30.
Drake up against
No,
Tannehill.
sir.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a
I'm
6-yard
here,
pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
So,
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
feet didn't cross.
5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Just like you.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing
Good
blows. It's having a tough time. That's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. There's another first down run right there.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Get right here. Right here.
And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
All right.
2nd and goal. They'll try and pound it in.
There we go. That's what we need to see.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably doing play action since you ran it twice.
Come on.
I think the second down is the time you go play action, throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down.
Come on, we got this. Yes!
Runs out, he can't get
yes!
The football, he's taken down.
Woo!
Wilkerson able to track him down.
Oh man!
13, and it'll bring up 4th down. And that'll be marked down as their first
So they
sack
go
of the
for
game.
a field goal, or they could go for it and fail, or go for it
because they saw all that pressure and they really worked hard to
leaning towards the field goal
and they did a great job in the first half.
I don't know.
Getting their first sack here in the second half.
Because they could win, but if they get the field goal, I might go to overtime, or I could barely get the yes.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And Forbath will put this one through, and the Dolphins have tied things up here in the 4th. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Finally going?
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
All right, dude. That's good. Oh. What did I do? No, what did I do? I have 3 minutes, so I'm gonna run.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
But it's okay. Oh, that's nice. I'm going to go for this.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
We need to get something eventually.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers.
Got the first. That's what we like to see.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
All right. Probably think we're going to run it.
Rodgers now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
2 minutes.
Break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after
Even a field goal
this.
won this. Wait, even a field goal won this.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
All right. bunch of time. I kind of want to drain the time for them by this point. But I'm gonna go for this.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
All I need is the pass over the 30-yard line to
Rodgers now on 1st down. The connection made. It's Graham.
got the first. There we go.
Field spotted at the 49. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
That gets them the 1st down, but they've still got to move quickly
Guess
here.
who it is? Yes. Oh, yeah. Guess who it is? Right here. Man. Not pass, run. Alright. I'm gonna go for this. What's this?
Let's go, come on.
Yeah. They're expecting me.
319.
Back to throw. Rodgers. And almost intercepted.
Ooh.
It would have been his 2nd pick of the game.
Oh, I have
Instead,
to
it'll
get
be
up there
2nd
now.
down.
I just have over
He's
a
unable
minute
to
left.
complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been
Right.
off the mark, really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on.
Now I
Is
get
he
to
a little
run?
bit dinged up
Really?
here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can
I
get it
can't
back
run
in
it
this
here.
situation. He'll need to.
Well, I can.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Going for this.
319.
Alright.
Rodgers to throw. And Ty Montgomery
Got
has
this
it
first.
complete. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a
First
face
by
mask. Certainly looked like it.
Face mask
Indeed,
and
here
revenge.
come the flags.
Face mask.
Yes!
Defense.
I'm accepting that.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face
On that
mask.
1st down.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground.
Does.
Next thing you know, they're march off another 15
Coaching.
against your squad.
Alright, I feel like this is the time that we have to start draining. Because we're in good range.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's
It
way
is.
with a 1st and 10. Following the penalty, Montgomery trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Don't worry, PlayStation, you'll be off soon. Gotta keep running it. Yeah. That's what it comes down to.
Get reset. Hey, easy. Get reset. Hey, easy.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. Shrugs him off.
Whoa!
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line.
First?
Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field.
All right.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been very
They're
good.
expecting
5 for
it,
7
but that's
thus
all
far.
right.
They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
319.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 15-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And Crosby puts it through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position.
They have
so this
no
defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Zero
After the
timeouts.
made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. Now it's Wilson. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Elsewhere, they're into the fourth at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. The Jaguars able to come away with a victory there. Blake Bortles, a touchdown pass to help lead the way.
Just gotta cover.
32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
That's all we gotta do.
He'll look to throw. And it's intercepted.
Oh!
It's Clay Matthews with a pick. And they will be set up now.
That's the game! That is the game!
Intended target.
And that one, it's going to hurt.
Oh my God, my first win in 3 games!
They're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
Oh my God, thank you, God!
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game. Although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally. Big applause for
They
the defense.
can't do
No one is
anything.
taking their headset off on the sidelines. They don't believe this game is over. The offense has to close this one out by taking care of the football.
And they'll try to close it out now. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And that is going to be no good. He pushed it right to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. So the folks on hand here.
Oh, I gave them the ball.
Kicking game. That's now
Holy no.
And in a tight game, fourth quarter, the fans aren't the only ones getting restless, Brandon. There were a few looks of disbelief on that sideline as well.
No.
One last throw here for Tannehill. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty.
Thank you.
And with that,
Finally.
the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this
I tried to do a
game,
field goal at the
they
last
needed some
second,
type of a
and I
miracle
failed
there at the
miserably.
very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though
Finally.
they didn't finish it off, you're exactly
Oh,
right. They took us
Autumn's
down to
still
the last
sleeping.
play,
Do
but
I wake
still,
her up?
You're
Or...
wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
As I was playing the game, I got like little black things, like little black dots all over my hand.
4-5. They will hit
And
the
it
road next
might
week
be
to take
from the
on the Seattle
controller.
Seahawks. Meanwhile,
only
for
thing
the
I can think
Dolphins,
of.
they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll get a late bye next week, which might be coming at the right time. And they'll be back in action in Week 12. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
My first win in forever. Feels great. I gotta stop the stream because the PlayStation is like, oh, you know. Aaron Jones. Alright. God, I have the Seahawks next game. I think I'm gonna beat the Cardinals for sure. I don't know about the Vikings and the Falcons. Oh, injury. Oh, that's a season-ending injury. Damn. I'm gonna save it. Yes. Ready. Alright, let's take a look at standings here. Eagles. Dad is in left position here. Division. Wild card. Playoff position. Not good about that. Division. Oh, wait. Division. Wild card. Yeah, it's in wild card. Alright. You're alright. Save one last time. What a game! I'm gonna say I finally pull off with a win. I lost against the Patriots. I started off with the 49ers, 34-0. And then it was with the Rams, 6-10. I suppose I wasn't paying attention to the clock. And the Patriots was 7-14, I believe. So, and then Miami 13-10. What a win! It's amazing. I gotta end the stream now. PlayStation is screaming at me like crazy right now. There's nothing else to say except congratulations. You got it right. It's me all along. Wide receiver. Tired. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed the stream. To my dad, because he's the only one who watched. But to those who watched my stream after I finished it, hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. If you're not a subscriber yet, please subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated since I've not gotten a subscriber in so long. But yeah, that would be nice. I know my dad liked it because Dad's been the only person that's been like a hardcore subscriber. Obviously, Mom doesn't watch these videos. Sister dislikes most of my videos. So anyways, I gotta go. As I say, like farms. Ow. Bye bye. Bye and bye and bye.